Good morning, YouTube. I technically it's morning because it is AM. It is 1:18 in the morning on the, I believe, 7th. Yes, 7th of May 2010. And this is actually a pickup. This is actually a video from a pickup that I got yesterday, or will be today because of YouTube's goofy time thing. Anywho, I'm actually not going to show you the case because it's Gamestop. But do you remember when I said I was going to potentially pick up the Collector's Edition disc for The Legend of Zelda, right? There you go. Now, I would show you the case, but like I said, it's a GameStop special and YouTube source. I know you hate these fuckers, and trust me, I do too. But the one I wanted to get, which was in the upstairs store at the Deptford Mall, they didn't have it anymore. But for those that aren't aware of this disc, let me try and explain what it was. See, back in the day when Nintendo wanted to do something cool for the Zelda fans, like myself, they decided they were going to put 4 of their classic games on one of those itty bitty discs that I showed you. In other words, this fucking thing. Well, the 4 games they picked were, of course, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. And here's what's really funny. Of the 4 games that are on this disc, 1 got re-released. Ocarina of Time. Forgive me because I can't remember the exact chronology, but what happened was Nintendo decided, hey, Ocarina of Time is a really popular game. Let's take the Master Quest, which was only available in Japan, and let's put it on a disc in America. You can get that disc, by the way, for about $35 US if you go to a Game Trader or a GameStop. And or potentially a play and trade. This disc, I think, is going to be uber cool to play because it has 2 of my favorite Zeldas, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. It also has the Ocarina of Time, which I think is an awesome game. And back in the day when I had Nintendo 64, I played it and I got to about the Fire Temple, and for some reason, because when you're a kid you develop ADD, boom. I honestly couldn't finish the game. It also has on here the Majora's Mask game. Now that's one of the 4 I've never played. That's one of the 4 that I never played. And yeah, I personally cannot wait. Y'all already know it's gonna be an awesome disc because it's Zelda, for God's sakes. Do not let the price fool you, by the way. It says it was $29.99. I paid like, what was it? Give me a minute. Like less than $20 for it because I put in credit for it. I won't tell you the game because if I told you the game that I traded in for it, you'd probably be mad at me over it. But I really wanted to get this disc, and I can safely say now I have it. So yeah, and yes, I know there's YouTubers out there who'll say, why did you make a pickup video for that one game? Well, because it was honestly one of the games my brother had it. So, and I got to play it, and I played Ocarina of Time, a game I really love. But I also want to get to play Majora's Mask because I never got the chance. And I also want to see if I can finally kick the shit out of Zelda's 1 and 2. If anybody's interested in knowing, in Zelda 2, I once completed all 6 palaces and was on my way to the Great Palace. but I never made it there because they always kicked the shit out of me. What do you want? Anyway, yeah, I figured I'd show this little beautiful and here one more time before I end it, because I'm going to show this to you without a GameStop case. Excuse me. For anybody that's never seen it before, there you go. Oh, here's the funny thing. Now you can get this. Back in the day, you would get this game if you sent in 3 proofs of purchase for, I think it was 3 specific games, but I forget what they were offhand. You know what people were doing? Here's how cheap of bastards some people were. They, instead of buying the 3 games, they would take cell phones, use their camera, click the camera on the proof of purchase section, and then send in the numbers to the Nintendo site and get the actual disc. Yeah, they were cheap fuckers, weren't they? Oh well. The disc is already going to be well worth it, and I don't think you'll be needing a review of it. Just know it's awesome, and if you don't have the disc by now, why the hell don't you? It's $30 used at GameStop, and you'd be a fool not to get it. There is a guide that you can get for the collector's edition. I know for a fact that Starland is selling it. I can't remember offhand how much it is. What I'll do is in the description down here, I'll actually put a note of to how much it actually does cost. Okay? You all have a good one, and I might do another video in about 2 minutes, but we'll see. Later now.